From monitoring his wife's movements with a tracking app to being accused of sneaking off to perform a sex act at her niece's wedding, Audrey says she's tired of living with her husband Jeff's delusional accusations.
You're saying like I have a pattern, like I bring men to my parents' house whenever they're away in Hawaii. That makes no sense, Jeff.
I can't forgive you for lying as long as you're lying.
I want to make it very clear that I have never cheated on Jeff. I didn't do anything. I didn't lie to you about going to work. Jeff is obsessed with thinking that I've cheated on him. Over the past 4.5 years, he's created this fantasy world where he believes that I've been cheating on him with multiple men. Now it's like hundreds of men, and it's getting more and more weird. Jeff accuses me of being a whore that can't be trusted. Jeff's accused me of having an affair with a neighbor, the man we met in the Bahamas on vacation, with doctors. It never ends. While Jeff and I have been intimate, he's later told me that he's thought about me having sex with other men. Jeff believes I bring multiple men to my parents' house to have sex with them while they're away for 2 months every year.
How do you explain it? You weren't home, you weren't at work.
How do you know I wasn't at home? How do you know? Jeff constantly interrogates me to try to prove that I've cheated on him. It can last several hours. Jeff is constantly hounding me to admit what I have done. Jeff has a tracker app on my phone so that he knows where I'm at. If I'm in a location that he deems questionable, he can call me. Jeff has not been able to produce one tangible piece of evidence to prove that I've been cheating. Jeff is completely delusional. There is absolutely no reasoning with him. I'm a cheater, and that's all there is to it.
Are you a serial cheater?
No.
Are you a serial killer?
No.
Do you kill the men you cheat with?
No, I don't cheat.
Well, that would explain why he doesn't have any evidence if you kill the men you cheat with. Did you go to your niece's wedding?
Yes.
Did you sneak off during the ceremony and perform a sex act on a guest?
No.
A wedding guest?
No.
He says you did.
I know he does, because he couldn't find me.
Well, there are a lot of reasons that you would not be able to find somebody other than that they're performing a sex act on someone. They could be going to the bathroom. They could be getting another piece of cake.
It was a long bathroom break.
They could be doing a lot of things.
She told me that at her brother's wedding, another family member was taking a friend of his to the airport, and she performed.
That is absolutely not, I never told him that. He's construed this in his mind. What happened was I threw up from drinking too much, and the best man was in the back seat, and I threw up all over in his lap. There was no sexual contact.
Well, that's a big difference than. Now, I don't know if you've ever had either or, but it's hard to confuse the two.
Well, I wasn't there, so.
He said that you first cheated on him on Mother's Day in 1998.
Oh yeah, I remember the accusation. When he came home, I was changing the sheets, and that meant I cheated. I had the neighbor over, and we had sex.
Because you were changing the sheets?
Yes.
Well, don't you change the sheets occasionally?
Well, I don't know. I've never.
Well, doesn't she?
She does.
Isn't that a regular thing? God, I hope it is.
It is a regular thing. It is a regular thing, but of course, it was with the surrounding circumstances. I come in, she won't look at me. She was obviously stressed or in a hurry. I guess he was leaving late, probably later than he should have, if he bumped into me coming out of the building.
This is an apartment building?
Correct.
Yes.
How many apartments?
Complex. There's like 1,000.